Oh man. Let's see if this thing will work now. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish that Discord video by the end of the week. I just have so many little tasks going on. This week I don't have that many days of work, so in between looking for a second job, I'll also be trying to make the video. Yeah, it's where did I put that damn thing? Ah, right here. What's up with all these old characters who don't even watch my stuff anymore appearing today? They must be very bored. I haven't seen Winter since Trump was president, but he wants to show up out of the blue, out of nowhere. Knowing my luck, my audio isn't even working. Let's see here. Or it says that it is. No, I'm glad I didn't have to go to 5 or 6 Starbucks like that one horrible Saturday from many months ago. I'll never forget that day. I got so irritated. I just came back to the house and streamed outside. I was like, you know what? Forget it. Oh man, I can't believe these Discord characters. It's funny, they actually had this group VC that went for about 6 or 7 hours because I haven't slept since 10 a.m. yesterday, and if I do the stream for 3 hours, that'll make it 24 straight hours of me being awake, which is uh, kind of disturbing me. But these guys were having this group call, and I said, maybe I should listen to them while I stream. It might give me like something less, something, just some ideas of what to talk about. And I joined the call, and I've been like coming in and out of the call just as the hours have progressed because I wanted to do this earlier, but I can't with the sun down, not being able to see anything, etc. Those are the reasons. But I joined the call, and they're talking about your mama jokes, um, and I just couldn't bother. Like I heard it. I listened to some pieces of it, some scraps of it, some scrapes of it, and I said I want nothing to do with it. But no, Winter decided to reappear after such a long, arduous disappearance, and I'm all for it. I don't know why he decided to come back today. What about um, June 29th is so special to him, but it's a mystery to me. The thing I miss the most about 2 years ago were all those cold lemonades. I'd have a whole liter of them just in the fridge ready to drink. And the problem now is that anytime you get something, you always and this has been an issue for a while, but like it wasn't as bad back then because there was somebody else that would get the stuff and it was kind of just considered for everybody. Um, I really despise the idea of you buy something for yourself and then somebody else is like, mm, I will take this for me. I don't like that at all. Oh man. No, I'll use this same area next time if things play out good. I can tell I ran into one of my old nemesis, non person nemesises yesterday. I really despise how all these streets seem to have a stupid sign on them: no parking, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Monday, no parking, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. no parking, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Tuesday. Like, and what I think is so interesting is a lot of the people who say that's, or rather, who park in these places with that stuff on them. I'm telling you, it's almost like they have some alarm or something. The second that it turns to that time they're supposed to get out of there, they jump, they move that car so fast. You see people who don't even leave their houses move their cars quickly when they realize, oh man, the street cleaners or whatever other people are here. It's just so annoying. Well, I mean, consider my perspective. Let's say you get home late at night and it's dark. These signs are not glow in the dark. They can't, you have to like look for them and you probably to see them in these lights. And you have people who, because they only move their car when it, like, right before it hits the hour that these places are complaining about, uh you will be lured into a false sense of security. Oh, I can park here. I mean, look, everybody else is parked here. Then when you wake up the next day, you have a ticket. So it's just awful. So I said, if I ever had my own place, I would want to drive through, because that whole this is public property, so we can stop you from parking right in front of your house. That needs to be deleted. I'm just imagining falling asleep on the street. Like, I talk for 8 minutes and just there was a guy at my job that fell asleep while we were waiting to be I guess taken outside. It was pretty surreal because I'd never seen somebody just pass out, like waiting to leave. I remember this one time I was with my grandma and we drove fast. I think it was a kindergarten or some preschool, and they had a security guard. And he had his arms like on his not his arms, his fist against his waist, like this, right? And then he was just like just sleeping like on the job. And because most of the teachers don't go outside, he got, I guess he got away with it. I told this one person, I said, YouTube really has turned into my second job. I mean, was he sitting in a chair? Yeah, with his fist balled against his waist, just. To me, the craziest, like, I've had way more instances of falling asleep when I'm just like lying down somewhere, but falling asleep while sitting is like the ultimate showing of, yeah, this person is tired. It's amazing how your sleep schedule can catch up with you, because like it was 4, 3 in the morning. I didn't really feel that tired. I started getting a little bit of the yawning around 4, but man, once you hit 5, 6, oh, It's like I'm serious. I'm astonished by just how much it can catch up with you. Like the Seinfeld episode. Yeah, I wish I could get the reference. If I don't see Dio around more often, I'm gonna have an episode. What happened to that guy you watched on YouTube? Oh, I wouldn't comment on his stuff too often, so he had an episode. God, it's been a really crazy 48 hours, filled with a lot of begging, a lot of desperation, a lot of blaming, some acting thrown in there for good measure. It's incredible to watch somebody only care about someone when they can squeeze some money out of them and then be like, I hope he's okay. It's like, come on. And the sad part is a lot of these gimmicks and these tricks and these lies and these inconsistent things, regular people fall for them because they don't have the same level of experience with the person as you might. So they're really gullible in terms of believing this person. They might be smarter about other things, but not this particular topic, not this particular individual. No, with this person, they allow themselves to be completely tricked and cajoled and hoodwinked and bamboozled. I'll just take a little nap in this corner. Or they're in the depths of loneliness and desperation. Oh, that's kind of ironic. Right now on my stream, I mean, desperation and loneliness, or I guess loneliness and desperation. Those are words I know all too well. There was this one girl on Discord, and she'll join a VC, mic muted, server deafened, right? And I see him do this like one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 times. And so I had this joke where I would start calling her name, hey, hey. And then she finally spoke. And I think it was about maybe 2 or 3 days ago. She was in another call with me, and I said, hey, how's your, and I said her town. And she was like, did you know where I live? And I'm like, you told me. I guess she has long term memory loss, or would it be short term memory loss? One of those two. Imagine telling somebody like where you are, right? Like what state you're in, city, whatever, and then you're like, how did you know? Like, man, I only know what you tell me. More like selective memory. Well, the explanation she gave is oftentimes she's like under the influence of something, so she just jumps into the server and doesn't really expect to remember much of anything. That she doesn't remember much. You know, they have all types of excuses for why they can't recall something. And I'm totally fine with the idea of this person just doesn't remember telling me where they were. But I mean, come on, don't sit here and act like you can't remember anyone in there. Especially when we reach out to someone over and over again. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? No. I noticed that Envoy hasn't come back since I restarted the stream. Hmm. Interesting. I guess he decided to go and hang out with some of his UK friends. I go outside and play football. Hmm. I'm not even trying to be funny. I am a little scared to drive back like this. How far away am I? It shouldn't be. It should be like a single digit number of miles. Yeah, does have me a little scared. It's just when I get into the yawning and the eye closing, I start to think, okay, well, if I better not do this too much, or else I'll be in real trouble. That's always the worst part about being on your own, just knowing that no one is going to do anything ever. Like it's just a haunting thought for me. I'm not even talking about financial stuff. Just like, hey, this person, I haven't heard from him in a few days. You all right? No, I just want to stay away from all that stuff. Just the other day, I was on a VC on Discord, and the person I was talking to less than 10 minutes hung up and unadded me, and I asked what movie she was going. Oh, when I asked what movie she was going to see, would you believe me if I told you that? Do I want to save this for the video? So basically, I'm doing a video on these Discord women, and one of them is like, she's the impetus for me making the video. I had a comment that once she did what she did, a video was born. Right. I had my most recent interaction with her not even 5 hours ago, and she said some stuff that kind of. So the problem is when I write a script and there's just like things that have happened with somebody, um, I don't really leave it open to new stuff. Like I could still go and insert. I haven't like finished. I haven't even like recorded or even finished writing it yet. So it's still there's time to do that, make accommodations based off of the new information. But to me, the craziest thing is like I'm gonna sit here and try to like finish writing the script, and then what? This person decides to speak to me again, decides to act normal again. I don't know. Everything is just so backwards. This is an era of the upside down. There was this one. You see, these broads are so weird. Oh, trust me, you're gonna see the weirdest ones in that damn video. I have so many screenshots. Like they're all over the place, man. Hmm. One of them could sit there and say hi to you on Monday, block you on Tuesday. One of them could send a hand waving at you and then knife slicing right through you the next day. Same day, even. You just can't trust anything on these sites. And you know, the sad part is, and I'm going to make this point in the video. I said the coworker thing really like got under my skin and drove me crazy because here was this person you knew in real life who just treated you like an animal. Wouldn't even like let you call him. Kept blowing you off every week at the possibility of going to do something together. And you just, at a certain point, you just got sick of it. And she tried to retaliate in the way she did. That failed miserably. But I was saying, one of the main goals of restarting a lot of that piss court stuff was with the hope that we were done, sitting here and dealing with all the nonsense of, hey, this person likes me, but then not really. Because I said if you can get treated that badly by somebody in real life, well, I guess being on the internet really doesn't matter all that much, does it? Was that just the weather or an actual like? There's some tiredness on my part, obviously, but thought by putting the stuff up, I could have a better chance of not having it act messed up, or rather, of not feeling like, oh man, I gotta go to sleep in a second. I'm just glad today is a non-work day, so I can get a little R&R. PowerPoint girl's a big one in there. To me, that still doesn't make any sense. Thank you for reading my thing that nobody else would read. Here's your reward. Blocked. It's just so irritating. The heat hasn't started up again yet. I guess it's just too early. That's one good aspect of the weather, especially in the days. I'm saying you guys drive me crazy. You will sit here and not come to a stream for like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, and then just all of a sudden appear on one, just typing a whole bunch of stuff that you expect me to read. It's crazy. Like I don't know where this comes from. Because it really is like just people sprouting up out of the sky. Like they know who you are, but they normally don't even watch you. So it's just I don't know. I don't know what the attention from the day is. Maybe you're feeling generous. Maybe you're I don't know. I can't read you guys. I can't figure out these men. They do things I just can't wrap my mind around. I'm like, why? I didn't even get to put in the one lady. I didn't put her in there because I don't have any like good messages to go along with it. The one that was like, "Oh yeah, you're annoying," and then tried to have me on her stream not even a day later or 2 days later. She mentioned something with her. It could have been her past boyfriend or somebody that like her direct lineage, but they mentioned that uh, some guy was messing with her. I just all types of stuff with these people. They all have some tragic past. Every last one of them. I'm telling you, we run into the same problem everywhere we go. All these signs. This is only parking for this area. This one, and then guess what? You see the same couple of cars with the tinted window. I want to make almost a social experiment where every single time I come up here to this particular one, just and it's I'm sure it's the same at the other ones too. Just take photos of like each car and where it is and see if it lines up. If it lines up, then you know these people are camping out here. Of course, I wouldn't say anything to them because I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. Uh, but it's like, man, no, it's been unfortunate not to have internet around as much or whatever because that's why I like the 4 a.m. streams. I was up, I was alert, I wasn't going to sleep anytime soon, but having to wait an extra 2 hours, the toll weighs on you. Like I pledge, I'm trying as hard as I can to be entertaining, but it's not easy when you're drained. Trying as hard as I can. Notice Envoy did not come back. He just vanished. He disappeared. We've all been waiting for him, but he just won't show up again. I don't know how I'm gonna win the stream war without him. Like I said, it's whatever to me because the truth is, people like what they like. Sometimes when they really support someone, they show up all the time. Sometimes when they don't really support somebody, they show up every once in a blue moon. It's just whatever to me. Man, I'm just wondering why does it all come down to this? Because again, I don't want to do anything that's like below an hour, but God, I guess it's only appropriate that the way I feel include the point of it. Because I felt exhausted on Thursday when I was packing that stuff. I just you grab the bags and you come back for another one, grab another bag, go back for another one, the whole like play by play. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss for words here. Like I said, Discord video is something I'm planning on doing. It's been a really crazy couple days, all I can say. I want to say I could have it out by Tuesday, Wednesday. Only thing I'm a little concerned about right now is that there's someone in it who unexpectedly initiated contact with me this morning. Of course, not to apologize or to admit any wrongdoing, make me out to be the bad guy, make me out to be the pariah. I'm gonna come back here tomorrow, not tomorrow, later on today, as that's just gonna be so warm. Like they have that spot over there under that tree. They're lucky. I don't get a tree. Well, besides that one behind me, but still, my tree is of a lesser quality. It's a low class tree. That's the elite tree over there. Uh, these uh, these people just I don't understand them. They've just really been driving me to the point of frustration as of late. I mean, I sometimes marvel at just how bad things are. Oh, my boxed in. I don't think so. But I sometimes marvel at how bad things are because to me it doesn't make sense to just constantly have these problems with these people. Like I go through my messages with them pretty frequently because I always want to like look at how something deteriorates. It's always, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? How are you? And of course, I might start throwing in some jokes after the first interaction, before the end of the first interaction. Maybe something's up. But man, they just each day, it never ends. I dedicate this song to my partner. Like, okay, great. I'm tired of hearing about people's partners. Just like I mentioned, there was some girl that was mad that her boyfriend wouldn't put her name on his uh, Discord bio, and it's like only people who have nothing better to do but sit on this stupid site every day would get mad over that. But no, we'll talk about that chameleon sooner than later because that's exactly what she is. Just imagining her flying away. People always glamorize certain states until they actually live over there, and they're like, "Yeah, this is not what you thought it was, huh?" I'm not even trying to be funny. I feel like if I decided to just get a coffee, I probably would fall asleep before even before even finishing the coffee. I could absolutely see it happening. I'd be like, "Oh no, I think they're starting to form." That's the part that drives me bonkers about these like areas where people aren't even. I don't know. I guess to me, it just seems so weird that there's so many different Starbucks, and you'll come to one, and the line will start backing up. It'll be like 5, 6, 7, 8 cars just piling on top of each other, and I'm like, it's really that good? Because I've made it a thing. I get it once a week, but they've had lines that were so long. I've turned back. I said this isn't worth it. You want some coffee? Time to learn how to make some. Why'd you start making coffees? Starbucks' line is too long. Somebody hears that, they're like, he's right. I remember there was a stream that Envoy was on where I was talking, and I was like, I think it was like I mentioned being tired, and right after the stream was over, I just like went and just crashed. I couldn't take it anymore. Do I want that thing? How big is that line? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe if the line were just a little bit shorter, but how would I even get in? I'd have to back up, and then like imagine I get my order taken while streaming. Is this a new customer coming? I just couldn't imagine. This lady has a. Well, I guess I shouldn't say anything in case she walks behind me or in front of me. That's always the part I thought was the funniest. I remember there was this one woman who was like, "You you can't have somebody on video without their consent." Like, yeah, you can. They do it. They do it all the time when they go to like walk around the street, putting the camera up, filming people. Like, come on. Is that line starting to back to get smaller a little bit? I still see 3 cars. I don't see any for that middle. I think the middle portion doesn't have any there anymore. Are they trying to get in line? Nope. Oh, here comes 2 new ones. Let's see what they do. Okay, that one's going over there. That one is getting in line. Yep. Them and this damn coffee, man. Like I said, I get it once a week, almost always on Saturday, and I couldn't be bothered to get any other days of the week. I really couldn't. People are just so addicted to this stuff. It's crazy. And now the line isn't even moving anymore. So it'll only be a matter of time before some new person shows up, and then all of a sudden the car that just pulled up will be a little bit further in, and then the other one will be in that one space, and some other one will be right behind that one. It's just They know how to form a line too. They have like that sounds like it would be a hassle. They'll have one car like up spoke too soon. Here comes a new one, and they love boxing me in. It's like what drives me crazy. Like damn. Honestly, I think it would be faster to just go in there. Oh, I must have read their mind. They're parking. They see how long that line. Well, wait, they're leaving. They said, "The hell with that coffee." That ridiculous line. I thought for a second is it getting a little bit smaller? This person is parking. Let's see if they actually go inside or not. I think they're going to join the rest of the definitely not homeless people and being parked in that one area and never leaving from it at all ever. Oh, they're outside the car. You just lifted the trunk up. Let's see what they do. Oh, new car has showed up. Let's see if they get in line, and yes, they are. Damn, man. It must really pay well to be, like Starbucks CEO or whatever. You must just be bathing in money because when people get addicted to this crap, some of them probably come up here every day. I said it's nuts to think about, but if I only got five, what was it, Starbucks throughout like the weekdays, that's like $5 $6 per, like I get this one drink, so that'd be like what, $30 a week just for five drinks. I want this stupid thing. Well, the line is getting shorter. Hmm. It's probably gonna be the only cold thing I get today too, because we're gonna have the same problem from the last day or so. Um. Oh my God, another one. And they both just. I like. Sometimes I really do think these cars do this on purpose, where they come together like as a group. Like I'm getting some Starbucks, you're getting some Starbucks. Let's get it together. They show up as a team. They're in, like lockstep and barrel. Then there's these three people walking inside. Oh man. At least they went inside, so they're not going to make the line any longer out here. I guess I shouldn't say anything. Is this one about to get in the line too? No. I don't know. Every time I want to get in the line, I keep seeing like 4 or 5 more cars get in. I guess I should just give up. And it's like, this is what, 7 a.m. So if you try to come back later on today, you might have an even bigger problem. It is getting a little smaller. I didn't even get to mention this. My appetite has been on the fritz. So I think me being disgusted by what happened on what was that, Thursday, has kind of made me just not even want to eat anything. Where yesterday I only ate one thing throughout the whole day. I was up from 10 in the morning, and still am up now, and it's like that was it. I had went to the market and preemptively bought several bags of chips because I was like, all right, well, if I get hungry at night, I have something to snack on or whatever. And no, even that has not been able to get me to, I guess, come out of my unexpected diet. It's really nuts. And these cars. Everyone just keeps blocking me in this. You know what? And of course, they still won't go inside because that's like poison to them. Who am I kidding? They would never be bothered trying to stretch their legs. They just have too many people that like popping up together as like a group. Like the Coffee Pyres, they have a little X-Men theme song. Man, this is nuts. I think I'm not really surprised. A lot of this stuff is just nature taking its course. Oh man, did it go all the way down? What in the world? Wow. I can't believe it. This is one of the most surprising things I've ever seen. A line that is completely empty? Are you serious? No one is showing up in droves? Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, he's going inside? He's not gonna. It is funny that the one person that shows up when the line is like not even a thing anymore. You're like, I'll go and get out and get my drink. That's the most comical part to me. Well, I've been here now for 50 minutes. I feel like that was enough time for people to pop up if they want to show up. Hopefully, we can get some internet where our, I guess, more readily available. I don't know, but thanks for popping in. Um, Let me see. Can I try this again on Monday? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I look at my schedule. I should be able to try this again on Monday. And hopefully with some more rest than what I've had today, because I am very tired. I can assure you of that. So I thank those who watched and have a good rest of your weekend.